Hello and welcome to yet another Ricky's Reviews, and this time we are going to do the first ever Wii U game review, and it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one. We're going to go on the main titles a little bit later, but fear not, because this is actually an episode that will probably surprise you a little bit, at least the ones of you who have not checked out the Wii U download channel, or whatever they call it, the shop channel. So basically this is Mighty Switch Force for the Wii U, and this is, according to me, it was going to be a Mega Man platformer with actions, featuring a little bit of a new take on it, and with new crisp HD graphics. It was recently released for the 3DS to start with, but they also expanded the concept to the Wii U, and that was a superb idea because Mighty Switch Force actually goes very, very well with the new system. So basically, the concept is you have these stages and also a couple of bonus stages where you are looking for a couple of prisoners to bust, and when you've done that in the shortest amount of time possible, you finish the level. And if you can do this within a specific goal time, you get a star. And that's the basic concept of it all. Now, this really seems really super simple, but along the way with the puzzles and the action and the platforming, I guess you could say that it is going to become quite the challenge. And as I told you, it has really crisp graphics, and together with the Wii U system, it has even better graphics than on the 3DS. And you can play this game with a lot of different type of controllers. You have the Wii U gamepad, which works excellent, and you can have a little bit of a different types of controller setups for the Wii U gamepad itself. I also tried to play the game with the Wii U Pro controller, which worked fine, but I wasn't really used to it since I started playing the game with the Wii U gamepad, and it worked a lot better for me. That said, it is compatible and it works fine. So it depends a little bit on which of the two controllers you prefer to play with, and I'd say that you lose a bit of an aspect of using the Wii U gamepad, but there are not that many unique features as in some of the other Wii U titles for the Wii U gamepad. But all in all, the controls together with the new types of controllers and the different controller settings that you can use works splendid, and that is the core and main concept of the game, to have complete control over what you're doing and playing when you're solving these puzzles, when you're doing the action in the game. And that is why the mechanics and the gameplay is so great in Mighty Switch Force. Now, I told you about the crisp graphics, I told you about some of the cooler aspects of the mechanics, and there are some drawbacks. I must say that I wasn't very fond of what the music presented and the sound effects. There are some really cool things that happens visually, which doesn't represent itself as well in the audio output. And I also thought that there was a bit of a lack of the story implementation together with the audio once again, which really makes it a bit sad, because you really want to be in there. It's not like in a Mega Man game where you just get pushed out into action instantly, and the same goes for the story as well. And they tried also to make it a little bit more fun with putting in some different kind of splash screens when you finish the different types of levels, but I don't know, the characters itself seems really bland, and I didn't really care for much of what was in it and the theme that they presented in this game, though the targeting the times and playing the game is a completely different story. And for the price of 70 crowns or 100 as the standard price is, I'd say this is one of those games that if you have a Wii U and you're looking for a cool game to pick up that you can play and that doesn't take that much time, Mighty Switch Force kills a couple of hours for you, and that's about what you need. So pick up Mighty Switch Force. I give it a strong 7 and a recommendation from my side, just because of the price, of course. It wasn't what I expected, but at the same time, it is a puzzle gamer more than it's an action gamer, and the targeting times and the hardcore gameplay and the good mechanics is a rare find today, and something that I really appreciate. And these titles have to get their little bit of spotlight time too. So it's a recommendation, and until next time, Undertaker out.